I need you to picture this for a second. It's a calm evening, the sun is setting, music is playing softly, laughter is floating through the air. Nothing wild, nothing illegal, just a normal backyard party. And yet, this was apparently enough for my HOA to call 911. Yes, actual emergency services. This story starts the way most HOA nightmares do, with one neighbor who believes they're the final authority on happiness. You know the type. Clipboard energy, permanent scowl, always watching, always waiting. Let's call her Karen. Karen had already complained about everything. The grill smoke, the number of cars parked on the street, the music volume, even though it was lower than normal conversation. Every complaint had been dismissed. No violations, no rules broken. That didn't stop her. So on this particular night, while friends and family were gathered in my backyard, Karen decided to escalate. Instead of emailing the HOA, instead of knocking on my door, she called 911. Her claim? There's a loud, out-of-control party with suspicious activity. That's when reality prepared its plot twist, because she didn't know who was actually at that party. The people laughing around my backyard weren't random troublemakers. They weren't teenagers. They weren't strangers. They were firefighters, paramedics, police officers, off-duty first responders, friends, neighbors, and family just relaxing after long shifts of saving lives. No chaos, no danger, no crime. Just burgers, music, and stories from the job. About 15 minutes later, flashing lights appeared down the street. Red, blue, bright. Karen stepped outside like she'd just won the lottery. This was her moment. She stood there, arms crossed, watching police cars pull up, clearly expecting chaos, arrests, and justice, HOA style. But instead, the responding officers stepped out of their vehicles and froze. They recognized everyone. Handshakes, laughs. "Hey, didn't I work with you last week? Didn't you cover my shift?" Karen's face went pale. One officer calmly asked what the emergency was. Karen pointed dramatically at my house and said, "That party." The officer walked over, surveyed the scene, checked noise levels, and looked around. Then he asked one question that changed everything. "Ma'am, what exactly is the emergency?" She stumbled. "There's noise and people." He checked the decibel level. Legal. He asked if anyone was intoxicated, causing danger. Nope. Any violence? Nothing. Then another officer, who had been at my grill 5 minutes earlier, spoke up. "Ma'am, do you understand that calling 911 for a non-emergency is illegal?" Silence. Karen tried to backtrack. "I was just concerned." Concerned about what? People enjoying themselves? That's when the ultimate irony landed. The officer explained that false emergency calls waste critical resources, resources that people at this very party were responsible for every single day. She had called the police on the police, the paramedics on the paramedics, the firefighters on the firefighters. Karen didn't get the ending she wanted. Instead of my party getting shut down, she received a warning and a very clear explanation of misuse of emergency services. The officers apologized to me, not the other way around. The lights turned off, the cars left, the party continued. And Karen? She went back inside and never complained again. The next HOA meeting? Dead silent. Because word spreads fast when you embarrass yourself in front of first responders. The lesson here is simple. HOAs and Karens rely on intimidation and overreaction, but when you're actually following the rules and someone abuses authority, it almost always backfires. Sometimes the best karma doesn't come from revenge. It comes from letting someone's own bad decision play out in public. And trust me, she'll never dial 911 over a backyard party again.